The night is silent. You lie down, close your eyes, and drift into sleep. Suddenly, a heavy presence presses on your chest. You can't move. You can't scream. A shadow looms over you, whispering, laughing, terrifying you. You wake up in a panic, heart racing, sweat dripping, unsure whether it was a dream or something else. Nightmares, every culture speaks of them. Some call it sleep paralysis, some say it's bad energy, some imagine ghosts. But Islam gives a deeper explanation, one that goes beyond science and superstition. The Prophet, peace be upon him, told us that not all dreams are the same. He said, dreams are of three types: a dream from Allah, a dream from your own soul, and a dream from Shayṭān. The first kind is glad tidings, visions from Allah, sometimes symbolic, sometimes direct, carrying guidance or good news. The second kind is the chatter of the nafs, random images, memories, or fears your own mind throws together. But the third kind, that is the nightmare, a direct whisper, a direct strike from Shayṭān or the Jinn. The Prophet, peace be upon him, described these as home, dark dreams that disturb the believer. They come not to guide, not to comfort, but to frighten, to disturb, to weaken faith. Sometimes it is a terrifying image, sometimes it is the feeling of being chased or crushed or lost, and sometimes it feels so real you wake up shaken, unable to return to sleep. Why do the Jinn attack in dreams? Because sleep is vulnerability. When you are awake, you protect yourself with dhikr, with prayer, with awareness. But when you lie down careless, without remembrance, your guard lowers. That is when Shayṭān sees an opening. The Prophet, peace be upon him, gave clear instructions on what to do. He said, if any one of you sees a dream he dislikes, let him speak lightly to his left 3 times and seek refuge with Allah from Shayṭān 3 times, and then turn to the other side. He also said, do not tell anyone about such a dream, for it will not harm you. Look at the mercy in these words. Nightmares are not a punishment. They are not signs that Allah has abandoned you. They are simply tricks of Shayṭān. The cure is simple. Seek refuge, turn away and forget it. But there is more. The Prophet, peace be upon him, taught us prevention. Before sleep, recite Ayat al-Kursi. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said the one who recites it at night will be guarded by Allah, and no Shayṭān can approach him until dawn. Recite the last 2 verses of Surah al-Baqarah, recite Surah al-Ikhlas, al-Falaq, and al-Nas, then blow into your palms and wipe over your body. This was the nightly habit of the Prophet, peace be upon him. If you do this, then even if nightmares come, they cannot harm you. They are whispers, illusions, shadows. But if you sleep without wudu, without dhikr, with a heart heavy from sin, then the Jinn find it easier to approach. This is why many people complain of being attacked at night. They live heedlessly during the day, and they sleep unprotected at night. So the next time you wake up in the middle of the night terrified from a dream, remember, this is not just your imagination. It is one of the 3 categories of dreams, and it has its cure. Nightmares are not just random flickers of the mind. The Prophet, peace be upon him, made it clear. They are one of Shayṭān's tools. He uses them to shake the believer, to make him doubt, to fill his heart with unnecessary fear. Sometimes the nightmare is subtle, an unsettling image, a shadowy figure, a chase you cannot escape. Other times, it is overwhelming. Crushing weight, loud screams, terrifying creatures, and sometimes people describe seeing shapes, even jinn-like beings. In their sleep, the companions themselves experienced this. They came to the Prophet, peace be upon him, worried about what they saw at night. And his response was always filled with guidance, never despair. He said, a good dream is from Allah, and a bad dream is from Shayṭān. So if one of you sees what he dislikes, let him not tell anyone. Let him get up, pray, and seek refuge in Allah. Notice what he instructed. Don't spread it. Shayṭān wants you to repeat the dream, to keep it alive, to spread fear. By keeping it to yourself, you kill its power. Pray. Even 2 short rakas can clear the darkness from your heart. Seek refuge in Allah. Recite, I seek refuge with Allah from the accursed Satan. The Prophet, peace be upon him, even said, when one of you has a nightmare, let him change his sleeping side. This seems small, just turning over, but it is an act of defiance. You're saying, you will not own my sleep, Shayṭān. I will not let you. And perhaps most importantly, the Prophet, peace be upon him, warned, the dream of Shayṭān will not harm you. This is crucial. Nightmares may frighten you, but they cannot control you. They are illusions. They cannot alter your Qadar. They cannot destroy your Iman. They are nothing more than shadows meant to disturb. Still, many scholars explained why they feel so real. Some said Jinn have the ability to whisper images into the mind during sleep, just as they whisper to the heart during wakefulness. Others describe how Shayṭān seizes moments of weakness when the believer is spiritually unguarded. He attacks, and the timing matters. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, toward the end of time, the dreams of a believer will almost always come true. The more truthful a person is in speech, the more truthful his dreams. Sahih Muslim. But nightmares are the opposite. They are lies. They come especially in the last part of the night, when the believer could be praying Qiyam, but instead lies heedless. Shayṭān sees that missed opportunity and strikes with fear. So how can you guard against these nightly invasions? The Prophet, peace be upon him, gave us a full program of protection. Do wudu before bed. Recite Ayat al-Kursi. Recite the last 2 verses of Surah al-Baqarah. Recite Surah al-Ikhlas, al-Falaq, and al-Nas. Blow into your hands and wipe your body. Say the duo, in your name, O Allah, I die and I live. With these steps, the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, no Shayṭān can harm you until morning. So nightmares are real, but they are powerless against the shield of the Sunnah. Imagine it again. The room is dark. A believer lies down without dhikr, without wudu, mind still clouded by the day's sins. He drifts into sleep, and suddenly shadows gather. A crushing weight pins him down. Strange whispers crawl through his ears. He panics, thrashes, but cannot move. He wakes, terrified, sweating, heart pounding. Now imagine another believer before bed. He makes wudu, recites Ayat al-Kursi, reads the last verses of Surah al-Baqarah, recites the 3 qus, and whispers the duo of the Prophet, peace be upon him. He sleeps on his right side, hand tucked under his cheek. The night passes, Shayṭān approaches, but finds a fortress he cannot enter. The believer dreams of light, of peace, or nothing at all. The difference is not chance. It is not superstition. It is the Sunnah. The Prophet, peace be upon him, warned us because he knew Shayṭān will attack in our weakest state, but he also gave us weapons stronger than any nightmare. If you use them, you're safe. If you neglect them, you open the door. So the next time you wake up from a terrifying dream, remember, it is nothing but a whisper. Speak lightly to your left. Seek refuge in Allah. Turn over and let it die. Do not give it life by repeating it. And strengthen your nights with Quran and dhikr, so Shayṭān has no opening to begin with. Nightmares in Islam are not random. They are Shayṭān's attempt to disturb the believer, but they carry 3 key lessons. They are powerless. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said the dream of Shayṭān cannot harm you. It is an illusion. Do not fear it. Do not spread it. Ignore it. And it fades. Prevention is better than cure. The sunnahs of sleep, wudu, adhkar, Ayat al-Kursi. The 3 qus are like armor. They are not rituals of habit, but shields that guard your soul when your body rests. Sleep is worship. Islam teaches that nothing is wasted. Even the way you sleep can bring reward or leave you exposed. If you sleep in obedience, your rest becomes an act of worship. If you sleep heedlessly, your dreams may become a playground for Shayṭān. Nightmares remind us. Protection is not in superstition, but in remembrance of Allah. If you like this video, please hit the like button, Share it with your friends and subscribe for more amazing content.